Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel and to Belle's Fallout 4 Survival Guide. Today in part 2 of the Galactic Zone for the Nuka World DLC, we are going to be trying to get the last, what am I on about? Trying to get the star cores in the other 3 sections of the Galactic Zone. So we're going to go at Starport. If you're looking at it, you want to go left towards where it says have a nuke. I don't know, to where it says Star Market. So if you pop around this way, we're going to go towards Star Market. So I'm going to try and get 3, and then the next video should hopefully just be about finding the star cores which are outside of the Galactic Zone. So if you read, you're going to see refreshments, theatre. Okay, so that says theatre. So this is Voltec among the stars. This is the exit though, so I don't want to go there.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Kill. 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 I can do this all day.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ, get the crap. So, okay, we're gonna go to the Starlight Interstellar Theatre. Okay, so the Starlight Interstellar Theatre. Excuse the noise in the background, we have dogs barking. So, go right, have a look around. This is not going to be fun. So, if you go this way, there's going to be a star tender. You can hack him if you have the robotics expert thing. You can initiate self-destruct and you can incite him to attack for you. There would be a lot of turrets in here if you hadn't turned them off, so it does help. You can go this way.
Sweet.
So that was 1 of 4. So there are laser turrets kind of sparked around here. So over here there is another star core. So there's one in the kitchen, one thing. There's also a Nuka Void recipe if you wanna look at that. Now I think this is such a cute theatre. I think it's just perfect, isn't it? Don't you just like they got the little cinema screen, so it's like 1950s, but it's also like, I would go here, I would love it if you get into these little rockets. Won't be fucking comfy, but the idea is sound. Anyway, so She's obviously to the toilet. The fuck was this person doing? Were they like sleeping on them?
The
Jesus.
hell? I know they're never gonna work right after this.
Okay, and then there is another star core in the wall in the bathroom. So obviously that's where the trader hid. The last one you need to go to get into an elevator for. So if you go back to the main entrance, and you go the way we first went, so right as you enter, there's an elevator and you need to get
Going
into
down.
that.
Main floor.
I feel kind of bad for these
Main floor.
traders because that bloke turned on the system when everyone was searching
Going
for star
down.
cores, which they all had. And if he literally waited like
Projection booth.
20 minutes, they would have all been
Powering
back.
up. Protectron
And this
on
never would have
duty.
happened, and they all wouldn't have died. So it's all because someone's being impatient. Projection booth. We'll just ignore that. So, final star core. Yay. I'm always trying to keep a lookout for ticket rolls. I don't think there's any other way up here, is there? Just having a look. Oh, there is an elevator down there, probably at the end of the chef's station then. But yeah, so that's that basically.
Jumping off there don't seem like the smartest decision.
And then that's basically the data one. It's pretty quick. It only took us like 9 minutes maximum. 8 probably. So now we're gonna go find Voltec among the stars and then go to Battle Zone. So Voltec among the stars is not that far from here, I don't think. I think it's above us. So if you take the road up, I'm trying to remember where it is. There should be signposts. I'm trying to find one. Oh, we'll just go this way. So there it is. Yeah. So starport there. Go across the red bridge towards that. Can't really. There's no other distinctive marks. And then up where to past the quantum sign to Voltec among the stars. It is pretty confusing, this place, but again, aren't all amusement parks confusing when you go into it? It takes you ages to learn where stuff is. Okay, so this isn't the entrance, okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. So it's a bit weird the way they made it, to be fair. So if you take sorry, no, this is
You
the
ask me,
entrance.
whole idea of these vaults was messed up. Sure, stick me underground with no control over anything. What could go wrong?
So yeah, sorry, this is the entrance. But if you wanted to get the part medallion, without going through the whole thing again, just go down the elevator to the exit. But we are going to go through here, and we're also going to grab a few spacesuits as well. So
Join us on a journey into the future.
please watch out, this could be a bit
Humanity has set out on a new
psychedelic.
voyage of discovery, seeking adventure among the stars.
Can't imagine this is very popular.
Arcturus Prime, a frontier
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
based by the unrelenting sun, life on the surface. All impossible. Arcturus Prime. Arcturus Prime, a frontier power in the year 2291. Baked by the unrelenting sun, life on the surface of this remote, desolate world is all but impossible.
Right, you need to grab these spacesuits. Go through the back door as well.
That's it.
You're gonna find star cores,
Beastly nuisance. Glad that's done with.
and you're gonna find another spacesuit. You need these spacesuits. You can't get rid of them when they're in your inventory, by the way, but you need them for a mission with the herbologists. So that was 2. So carry on going.
But life is possible underground. Welcome to Vault Tech's colony Arcturus. Welcome home.
So Voltec was gonna go on to create different, create colonies on other planets. Makes sense because they had the opportunity.
With Vault Tech's modular construction technique, new colonies can be established on almost any world in a matter of weeks.
It's just getting it there. Whoa. The fuck was that? Did you see that? Like, my head started to go funny. Yeah, I was about to say that. It's another brick wall. So follow the tool round.
And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beautiful, expansive commons, where you can relax in an Earth-like setting.
So they have trees. Let's carry on following it to the residential area now.
Step into the space
Oh, I just got it again.
equipped with all the comforts of home. Step into your spacious pilot's bed with all the comforts of home.
So you're gonna want to. So this is a residential area. Bloody annoying thing.
Nice.
AO compromised. Engaging.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Initiate self-destruct. Then shut the fuck down. Where'd it go? Yeah, we better go. So, back here. Okay, so residential area. If you go, I think that's the dead. Oh no, it's not, it's fine. So you want to go to the back left hand corner as you enter.
Yes.
Expert lock. There's a star core. As well as a fusion core. And it looks like it was doing some naughty, naughty things. Project lead terminal. Experiment 01. Experiment 01. Brainwave disruption. Use of radiation scrubbers in the exhibit to emit an electromagnetic field that causes interference in the brainwave patterns of human subjects. Expected results: minor loss of motor control, temporary stupor, and forgetfulness. Why? What was the point of doing that? Experiment 2. Subliminal Suggestions. Use of audio emitters to generate varying degrees of subliminal suggestions overlaid with a specific frequency. Acceptance of suggestions causing subjects to perform involuntary actions, headaches, depression, or other phenomena. resulting from neurochemical release. 3. Hypnotic pheromones. Use of genetic modification on flora to release a pheromone-like airborne toxin which be inhaled while passing by the emitters. Loss of independent thought, minor addiction, susceptibility to suggestion. Theta radiation. Use of reactor modification to emit theta band radiation in low, short dosage. Drowsiness, extreme fatigue, potential paranoia from sleep deprivation. Experiment 5. Long-term testing. Use of experiments 1 to 4 on Hodgins, Gruner and Dallas, Bartleby and Langston to access long-term effects. Varies by experiment. So, who could they be long-term on? The employees? So they were not only experimenting, they were experimenting on the actual people who came through here to see what short-term effects could have. But they were also experimenting on the poor individuals here. So
Identify your hostile target. Identify.
So back to residential. If you go past the laundry bit, obviously we'll have that supernova. There's keys and an operations terminal, journal, whatever. This is my first day on the job here at Vault-Tec exhibit. Never thought they'd let me work in Nuka World. I mean, they can hardly call this job. All I have to do is make sure the exhibit doesn't fall apart. All the techs are happy and sometimes conduct a tour or two. Plus, I'm getting paid double what I made at Washington DC office. One of the guys working at Nuka Galaxy said they give rides to the employees after park closes, so I'll probably head over there after work and check it out. Had a scare when this old guy collapsed after walking through the exhibit. I thought he might have had a heart attack, but Dr. Bateman said that it was just heat stroke. I thought it was a weird excuse because we keep the exhibit at a constant 72 degrees. Maybe that's too hot for old folks. I'll bring it up at the next staff meeting. Another really strange day. Dr. Bateman locked himself out of the observation room again. I told him to put a spare key in his locker so he wouldn't forget it next time. He brushed me off and left the room. I don't know why, but the whole interaction made me really, really angry. A few minutes later, I had a bad headache. Maybe something's wrong with the filtering air system in the exhibit. So Dr. Bateman, the lead, he was getting forgetful due to the experiments Vault-Tec were conducting on the exhibit. So he put a spare key in his locker. The hell is going on around here? I don't know if someone is messing with my terminal or if I'm losing my mind. I don't remember making that last journal entry and getting angry or having a headache. I felt perfectly fine for weeks. Just a few minutes ago, Dr. Bateman came through out of nowhere and he said I should really stop drinking on the job. I do smell a little bit like whiskey, but I don't remember drinking any. Maybe I need a vacation or a doctor's appointment. Alright, I've had enough of this. A lady just went nuts and ran out of the exhibit screaming. The day before that, some guy took off all his clothes for no reason and acted like he didn't have a care in the world, while security dragged him away. To make matters worse, I keep getting sudden nosebleeds and headaches. I'm constantly forgetting things I've done and misplacing stuff I shouldn't be losing. Dr. Bateman said he thinks it has something to do with stress or new job anxiety. But come on, nosebleeds and memory loss from job anxiety? Really? Yeah, mate, you shouldn't trust that Dr. Bateman. So these are the lockers. So that was the key to the main area. So that was the floor. So that key was to that room. That was to that room, the key. So you can see what they were doing. So carrying on.
Enjoy a rich, varied diet.
These are the emitters.
From your colony's own hydroponic gardens. Just smell.
Hold it right there. Beginning pursuit.
There's no star cores in here. Carrying on to
And with
research.
Vault Tech's cutting-edge science and technology, you can rest assured that your colony
Go through here.
possesses to face it.
Grab the spacesuit. Grab the star core and get out because it's radiated.
A thrilling new adventure awaits. Imagine hundreds of colonies spread throughout the galaxy and beyond.
So now I have enough to repair star whatever. So
Don't leave anything behind. Help.
I swear to God there's one. There's like one that's hidden somewhere. And I cannot remember where.
Imagine a future among the stars. Imagine Vault. For more information,
I don't think I have them all. No, I'm missing 3.
or to sign up for the Vault program, please see a sales associate. Thank you, and enjoy.
So
your
let me
day
get the
here at
medallion,
Nuka
which is at
World.
the end of the tour. I always forget it, so make sure you remember it. I don't know what they were trying to sell people.
Idea these vaults messed up. Sure, stick me underground.
Just pop into here.
What could go wrong?
Intruder. Identify
Ah, that's what I missed. Bloody idiot. So back in the room where you've got, you know, that dude where the residential is.
alarm. Standing.
You'll find the last 3. So, experiment 04. I don't know if I'm paranoid, a victim of my own experimentation, or what the hell is going on. Langston ran in here today screaming something about bombs falling and to seal the vault. He kept yelling and screaming and the sound was making my head split. I couldn't take it anymore, so I shot him. I shot him dead. I tried to leave the control room, but we're locked in. Or are we locked in? I don't know what's the real anymore, and what is it? My head hurts all the time. I keep getting dizzy, I keep falling asleep. Is the world gone? Was Langston lying or telling the truth? I don't know what to do. Maybe it's time I put an end to this. Don't think I know what I've to do. So these were the observation people who were in charge of observing the experiment. And they did not, so they were Langston and that. So these were also being experimented on to see what the long-term effects are. And obviously that's death. So make sure you've got all the star cores, the spacesuits and the medallion before you leave. Trust me, it saves you time coming back. Quick save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the starport before we go to the last area. I think it's the last area, right? Yeah, the last area, which is the battle zone. Because, so you've literally done all of it. The only thing you're missing is, how many was at the thingy? We're missing, oh, where is it? I don't know why it's doing that, but there is so many in the battle zone area. There are 5 outside as well, so, but you can also clear this whole place out, and I'm not going to do that because I can just make them all go friendly now. I always miss that one. You gotta make sure you get them right, 'cause I've done it where it's like you're trying to find where they bloody go in. So I have no more circles, but I do have enough, it said. So completing reboot. I have 23, so I'm missing 7. There'll be 7 or 6 in that battle zone area. There'll be 5 outside, and then we've just got that one. Just that one more. So protocol defensive mode. So display case. You know, look, I need 35, so I can't get that. But you can turn on the defensive protocol, or, well, obviously it's on. We need to deactivate it. And now I've unlocked all Galactic Zone thing. So now all I have to do is assign somebody here, but we're not going to do that. We're going to finish getting the star cores before I do that. So I will do that in the next... Oh, I might do it in this one. Who knows? I need to... Where is it? I need to go to the battle zone. Which is... I need to sit down first, because I cannot see anything. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I can't see bloody anything with the... I've got sun blaring out behind me in my window, and I can't bloody see. So we're just gonna wait for a couple of hours. Okay. So now you want to get up, and you knew where battle zone was. So if you go here, battle zone, see? And then you want to follow this direction. Because now everything's not defensive, I shouldn't die. Battle zone's this way. Or is it? I don't know where the fuck battle zone is. Nuka Galaxy. G-Force. Oh yeah. Then you go this way. Down here. Battle zone. Oh no. Oh, this way. Sorry, this way. So these would generally attack you before.
Ma'am.
But now they won't. Now you want to go into the Robco battle zone. I'm going to warn you, you need to come prepared. So, you're in. Big ticket roll there. So they're not going to attack you now. As you can see, before you would be getting attacked by all these thingies, but you're not now. So I'm going to find all the ones on the outside, and then there's, I think, 2 or 1 on that inner cage.
Got it.
So grab the ticket roll, I've got 950. There's no star calls in here. So going out. If you go underneath the stands, follow it round.
Protect and serve.
And then here somewhere, there it is. At this
Protect
store,
and serve.
there's a star core on the shelf behind him. You might want to look, there's also a recipe, Nuka Ray recipe.
Protect.
And then, is that an exit? Here it is. You then want to follow this. You want to go down here. You don't want to go through, you want to go down to begin with. So going through take you over there, and you'll see the star cores, and you'll automatically think, oh, run and get them. Don't run and get them yet. Don't run and get them yet. Go down here. You need to get into this. Bloody annoying things.
Got it.
So just pop into here. Oh my god, I thought it was a star core. You dick.
Hope there's something
You
useful
tricked me.
found.
Okay, there it is. Star core. Robot diagnostics. Reactor units initiate self-destruct. So you can do that, but I don't know whether it might like fudge up my game. And it's kind of one of them you don't want to mess the game up because it could break. You know, you could like lose. Anyway, so you want to go back to where we were. Go back to here. So stop here. You want to save. Definitely save before you go in, just in case something happens and you can't get out. So going in. It's not doing it. Oh. Generally it locks you in. Let me try this. Gauge, run. Run. I don't know what's going on. Let's go into here. Generally, usually, as you go into that, it'll lock you in.
Sweet.
And you have to fight off a load of robots to get a star core, but I don't know why it's not. Unless I'm mistaken. There might not be a star core. Because there seems to be quite a few here, don't there? I think that was all of them in here anyway. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, I've just looked it up and I was right. So there's one down here, one in the shop bit under there, two up there, and then there was two in there. Generally, sorry, I keep saying generally. Usually, what will happen is as you enter, you grab the circles. As you try and leave, you will be shot and you will have to fight off 3 waves of robots. But I think because I turned on the defensive mode off, sorry, I think it's not doing that, which is good on my behalf because I was dreading that. So there we go. That was the final area. It's not as big and loud as I thought, but it's good enough. So we're gonna assign a gang. Okay, that's what we're gonna do, and then in the next episode we're going to find the 5 star cores that are outside of the Galactic Zone. Actually, no, not, because they're actually kind of located in my other videos. So like one is located like in Dry Rock Gulch, another one is located in the World of Refreshments, and then there's two in Nuka Town, USA. So I might just go grab them now before we assign a group. So if we pop back to Nuka Town, USA, go to the market. Alright, so this is where you can find 2 of the 5 that are outside of the Galactic Zone. If you want to know where the other locations of the other ones are, you're going to need to watch my video on the World of Refreshment and Dry Rock Gulch, as well as my mission with the herbologists, because that is at the Nuka Town junk yard. So I can't remember exactly where it is in it, because this is a quite big market, but on one of the tables,
Or a wolf.
I think her
Don't worry
tables,
about me. I'll stay in line.
there it is. It's on
If you need
Shelby
supplies,
Chase's table, and that's where it is, right there. So then you want to come out and you want to go to the Nuka-cade. I did show you this in, I think, not the last video, the video before, when we were in Nuka Town, and it kind of just shows you where it is in the Nuka-cade. So we've almost found them all. We just need to get like 3 after this one. There's 3 more left to do. So it seems like a really daunting task to get 35 of these Star Cores, but it's actually not. and I would go and get them on their own, but obviously it's going to kind of ruin the other videos if I've already been there and things. So yeah, if you do want to know the other locations, there is one. So obviously the 5 that are scattered throughout the whole Nuka world. There's one, obviously, we just saw in the Nuka Town market. Another one that you're going to see at the Nuka-cade. And there's another one at the Nuka World Junkyard, which you go to with the herbologists. So I will be doing a video on that, so if you want to watch that video and see where it is there, as well as who and what the herbologists are, and why you needed them spacesuits. That's the wrong thing, that's the Kepicaf. And then another one is in the Dry Rock Gulch region. It's on the body. You will see it. If you want to check out the video, you will see it. I think that is the place I'm going to go to next. So you will see it there. And it's just on the ground on a body. And then there is one in the World of Refreshments on a gunner corpse. So, you know, I will show you that again, so don't worry. So if you go into the Nuka-cade, you want to go left to Bandit Roundup, go down. Oh shit, no, I've gone the wrong fucking way, sorry. Enter, go down the stairs to the big cappy face, go right, or S as it says on your thing, follow it through, and then as you go in on a weapon workbench, you're going to find the Star Core. Simple as that. But it is easily missed. And then that's it. And then we've just got the 3, as I said before, Nuka World Junkyard, Dry Rock Gulch, and World of Refreshment. The 3 final ones, as well as the 4th one with Power Play, which I will get when we do Power Play, the mission. As long as it doesn't take forever. So let's pop back to the Galactic Zone, and we are going to assign a gang to the Galactic Zone. Now, when you're first doing this, as I said before, one faction will go rogue, okay? So don't think you can equally keep them all. Don't think you can equally give them out. One of them will go rogue. So there's various ways you can do this. You can give it all to one place, and it's kind of 50-50 chance which one goes rogue. You can go half, so you give 2 to one faction, 2 to another, and then 1 to another. Or you can do 3 to 1, 2 to 1, and 0 to another one. That's what I'm gonna go 3, 2, and then that's that. So I'm gonna give 3 to either the. I'm definitely keeping the operators, but I don't know whether about the pack or the disciples. I kind of hate the disciples because the thing, but they do have. Yeah, no, I hate the disciples. We're not sticking with the disciples. We're keeping the pack and we're keeping the operators. The disciples can fuck off because they are not taking up my territory. I think Nisha was actually the one who was like closest to the. I don't know what the fuck I'm on about, but doesn't matter. We're not giving this to Nisha, and we're not giving this one to the pack. I think I'm going to give this part of the park to the operators. So we've got 1 that I can't reach, and then 3 left. So yeah, that's that. So to assign the park, you need to go up here. I don't know whether the Galactic Zone would be good for the thingy, like. So the pack can have Kitty Kingdom because it just fits them perfectly. And I usually give the pack to the Safari Adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna give, and like Galactic Zone I usually give to the operators, and I give the operators Dry Rock Gulch and the Nuka bottling plant, but I kind of feel like the pack would do good here because it's like a cute little, it doesn't really matter anyway. Let's just give this to the operators or disciples. So which gang do you want to assign Nuka World Galactic Zone? The more territories assigned to a gang, the more tolerant of you they'll become. I think we'll just give this to the disciples to kind of show you what happens when they go rogue, what happens to that part of the park, whether you reassign it or it just lays empty. So we'll do that. I'll give 1 to the bad ones, and then the rest can have 2. I think that's fair. So I still need 4 things. So that was Star Control. And you can finish repairing the mainframe. It will not tell you where the things are. It'll just basically have a point where it says that. So I need 4, obviously. So join us for the next episode where we go to Dry Rock Gulch, as you can see, and that is just up ahead over there, which is going to be really, really fun to go to. So let's do that. Thank you for watching. This is Belle, and goodbye.